Have you ever thought robots were a modern invention? What if I told you that 2,000 years ago, a man in ancient Greece was already building machines that moved by themselves? Let's talk about Hero of Alexandria, one of the most brilliant inventors in history, and how he created the world's first robots. Who was Hero of Alexandria? Hero, sometimes called Heron, lived in the city of Alexandria, Egypt, during the 1st century AD. Alexandria was part of the Roman Empire at the time, but it had strong Greek roots. It was one of the world's greatest centers of science, math, and learning. Hero was an engineer, a mathematician, and an inventor. He worked at the famous Library of Alexandria, a place where knowledge from around the world was collected and studied. But what made Hero truly special was his imagination. He didn't just study science, he used it to build amazing machines. The first robots in history. Hero didn't call them robots, that word didn't exist yet. But he designed and built automatic machines that could move, perform tricks, and even tell stories without human help. One of his most famous inventions was an automatic theater. It was a small stage that could put on a short play using ropes, pulleys, and gears. Characters moved, music played, and scenes changed, all powered by weights and simple mechanics. It was like a mini robot show. In the year 60 AD, another amazing invention, a mechanical bird that could sing. Hero created it using air pressure and water flow. He even built temple doors that opened by themselves when someone lit a fire, using heat, steam, and clever design. The aeolipile, the first steam engine. Hero also built a device called the aeolipile, which many people think was the first steam engine in history. It was a metal ball that spun when heated using steam power. It didn't do any useful work, but it showed the basic idea of turning heat into motion. It would take another 1,700 years before steam power changed the world during the Industrial Revolution. But Hero had already imagined it. How did his machines work? Hero used simple but smart tools: levers, pulleys, gears, ropes, water pressure, air pressure. He explained many of his ideas in books, especially one called Automata. These machines were used in temples and theaters, not for work, but to amaze and entertain people. Imagine walking into a temple and seeing the doors open automatically. You'd think it was magic, but Hero was using science. Why don't we hear more about him? Many of Hero's ideas were forgotten after the fall of the Roman Empire. His book survived, but only in small copies. Later, some of his work was studied by Arab scientists during the Islamic Golden Age, and then rediscovered in Europe much later. If his inventions had been widely used or improved back then, the Industrial Revolution might have happened 1,000 years earlier. Hero's legacy. Hero of Alexandria may not have built robots like we know today, but his machines were the beginning of automation, the idea that machines can work on their own. He showed what was possible when creativity meets science. Today, as we build smart robots, self-driving cars, and artificial intelligence, we're still walking a path that started in ancient Alexandria, with Hero and his mechanical wonders. Thanks for watching. Isn't it amazing that the idea of robots is older than most empires? If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, which ancient invention should we talk about next? Stay curious and keep exploring history.